The Sadness is a film that plunges you into a pool of blood, guts, and sheer human depravity. Directed by Taiwanese filmmaker Rob Jabaz, a Canadian transplant, this debut film is a shocking ride designed to be unforgettable, but not something you'd willingly rewatch. Think of it as the cinematic equivalent of saying, "Call a doctor, but wow, that was insane." So, what exactly is this grotesque flick? Crowned one of the most disturbing movies of 2021? Let's dive in. The story starts innocently enough. A sweet young guy named Jim is driving his girlfriend Kat to work. They're bickering about vacations, debating schedules, and making plans. Just your typical couple stuff. But within 15 minutes, that cozy slice of life gets obliterated. A mutated virus sweeps through the city, transforming it into a living hell. This virus doesn't turn people into the slow, brain-dead zombies we've come to expect. Oh no, that would be too easy. Here, the infected retain their intelligence, speech, and even a certain creativity. But their inhibitions are completely obliterated, unleashing humanity's darkest impulses: violence, sadism, and, yes, sexual perversion. Make no mistake, this isn't your classic zombie movie. It's more like a twisted hybrid of 28 Days Later and Garth Ennis's Comic Crossed. The infected are a horrifying mix of demon-possessed maniacs and unhinged psychopaths. They flip from calm to feral at lightning speed, with every attack accompanied by gleefully sadistic commentary. Think blood, guts, and just a pinch of plot. The hardest part for any viewer? Staying conscious through the carnage. If you've ever wondered whether it's possible to make a film where each character is drenched in 2 buckets of blood, The Sadness answers with a resounding yes. The special effects range from stunningly grotesque to slightly rubbery, but the overall impression is a relentless visual slaughterhouse where realism and absurdity go hand in hand. One of the most memorable scenes is set on a subway, where chaos explodes in a dystopian massacre. Blood sprays, limbs fly, and the infected revel in the carnage as if it's the world's sickest party. While the story ostensibly follows Jim and Kat's desperate attempt to reunite, emotional investment in the characters is minimal. Instead, you're left more concerned with how far the film will go to shock you rather than rooting for the couple's survival. One particularly controversial aspect of the movie is its portrayal of sexual violence. While it underscores the depravity of the infected and their complete moral collapse, some scenes feel gratuitous and verge on alienating the audience. It's less horrifying than repellent, pushing boundaries without necessarily adding depth. The film hints at being a satire of the COVID-19 pandemic, showcasing government denial, societal chaos, and political games. But these ideas are surface level at best. The potential for smart commentary is there, but the movie opts instead for a focus on shock value. It's like starting to cook a gourmet meal, but deciding halfway through to just order takeout. So what's left? The Sadness is not for everyone. It's perfect for extreme horror fans who love to push boundaries and revel in the macabre. But it's definitely not for the faint of heart, the weak of stomach, or those looking for a deeper narrative. It's not a masterpiece, but it's not a disaster either. Just a solid genre piece for hardcore enthusiasts. If you're intrigued by the concept of humanity unhinged and unchecked, this movie might be your next wild ride. Just be warned. After watching, you may feel the urge to shower and maybe hug a kitten.